morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. John Belkowitz. We're going to be doing some Q&A videos. Winnie just ran through some stuff that you got to go through for CCRL. I'm taking a different approach today. I'm focusing a lot of the questions that we're getting from our YouTube channel. Thanks again for all those questions. The next question that we've got today is from Film Factory. Thank you. You're awesome. Ding! So there's a video on YouTube where they're building the tallest residential building in New York City. They mentioned that they were finishing the top floor by pumping concrete 1,435 feet up. I think it would be a task pumping water up a pipe 1,400 feet. I can't imagine the weight of 1,400 feet of concrete in the hose. Yeah, Film Factory, you're right. That would be awesome to see. Forget the fact that you would need one heck of a pumping pressure. I mean, your concrete might like change viscosity throughout that 1,400 feet, especially if you got some sun shining on it. But normally what we do in these situations, so we've worked on projects like that where either we've had to pump up high or pump really, really far. What we've done is use multiple pumps, or we've craned the concrete up, even going to the point of getting a helicopter to bringing the bucket that's on the crane, or instead of the crane using a helicopter to bring a bucket up that amount of feet. But yeah, you couldn't pump that with one truck. I mean, one heck of a truck, but more than likely you would need two things: either a bucket crane or a bucket that's being moved by some other mechanism like a helicopter I was just talking about. And from that, your slump really wouldn't have to change very much. You can keep a constant slump throughout. I mean, because you're just dropping into the bucket and the bucket is being hoisted up or brought over, and then you're just opening up the chutes on the bottom. But when it comes to using multiple pumps, which I've done a lot in the past, you really need to gauge your slump, your initial slump, not only based on the slump that you want on the end, but the amount of pumps that you have in between. Because every time you go through a pumping system, you're going to lose a certain amount of slump. So where we started was around a 26, 28 inch spread to end up at our final location of around a 4 to a 6 inch slump. So I mean, you could see going from a pancake, to a tighter slump, something that you'd use maybe for a slab, that has a little bit of a slope to it or a grade to it. Definitely stiffened up the mix, and you got all those turns in the pump, and then you got the pumping mechanism, so you are losing a lot of either air, you're losing a little bit of that paste that's going to act as your lubricant to get the concrete from point A to point E or Z. Hopefully that answered your question. Let me just take a double look at it. Yeah, I think that was it, but you're right. If you pumped one truck through a 1,400 foot hose, that would be fairly heavy and awesome. I mean, somebody should try that. That would be cool. Anyway, so hopefully I answered your question. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ding that bell for notifications. Go concrete! Beat asphalt!